Hi, this is Nat Moes. I'm here with Sam Krohlow. We're watching the 6th Tokyo Vintage Open from Kyoto, hosted by TokyoMTG.com. On the left we have Tezzeret Gifts, which finished the Swiss at 4-0, and on the right we have Bugfish, which did the same. It's a pretty good hand for Tezzeret Gifts. I think he had Toxic Deluge in that opener. And
oh yeah, that's pretty good against Bugfish.
Yeah, a little bit of mana to play it. Bugfish opening with, oh, actually both decks opening with just a land.
Verdant Catacombs for Bugfish now.
Sort of just waiting for a little bit of setup. Yeah, this is a
fetch land battle.
Yeah, right. We're both players just sort of playing setup here. Yeah, there's not in a lot of vintage games you have times where you're just sort of waiting for your opportunity to strike, waiting for your opportunity to do something.
Let's see what he does with this mana he has now.
See if something gets going here. Bugfish should have some plays at 3 mana, I would think.
Yeah.
He's got several creatures. He's got Dark Confidant. He's got Deathrite Shaman. That's Dark Confidant there. He would have Trigon Predator as well. I think we've also seen that he has Jace, True Name Nemesis. I mean, Bugfish should really be getting a gear at this point. Tezzeret, a little bit more mana hungry. I think he's going to want to draw some Moxes or find some more lands.
Yeah, definitely.
He's, I mean, based on the name of the deck, his plays really start coming alive at 4 and 5 mana. He really wants to be able to chain multiple spells, do multiple things a turn too. Here in this case, we're just setting up fetch lands. I remember previously you had to be very careful when you would fetch against something like Fish because they might have Stifle. We haven't seen that a lot recently, but
it's been a while since that's actually happened.
Yeah, I mean, because Fishless used to play 4 Stifles, 4 Wastelands. I mean, that was a big problem when you were. If you fetched without thinking and ran into a Stifle.
Yeah, that'll really set you back if you're not expecting it.
Right. And you can end up having to force of will a Stifle, which feels really bad. So Tezzeret Gifts finally getting up to that 5 mana threshold. He's got 4 mana available now, using 3 of it to play Demonic Tutor.
Well, one was Restoring.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Oh no, yeah, he's got 1 extra now. You're right.
Yeah, he's got 1 floating. It's hard to say what he's going to get here. It's I mean, it's still obviously in the setup phase. Kind of just depends. Could potentially get Ancestral here. He's got the 1 blue mana open. He's got a colorless mana open. He could play. I mean, if he got, I don't know why you would get Time Vault in this situation, but he could play that.
Maybe he has Key in hand.
Yeah, he might have. Well, he might have Key in hand. I think that sort of opens you up for
mental misstep.
Yeah, getting hit by any kind of removal or mental misstep or counterspell.
Snapcaster Mage reveal for the Bugfish player, so 2 life down.
Yeah, and Bugfish will have lots of things to use that Snapcaster on. I know he's probably got a full set of mental missteps, and he'll probably have a few other counters. You might be able to use it on a Abrupt Decay if the Time Vault combo makes an appearance.
Yep, definitely. Yeah, both decks playing Abrupt Decay in this matchup.
Yeah. So he
goes for the.
Speaking of Abrupt Decay, he's going to try and take out the Soul Ring here.
Ooh!
So Abrupt Decay can't be countered, but it can be misdirected.
That's pretty spicy. I like that.
Gifts is going to try and misdirect that to Dark Confidant, but that's going to get forced.
I hope he hit. Oh, he doesn't have a counter.
Yeah, I kind of hoped it was going to get forced back.
Oh.
But that's unfortunate. But it does get a few cards out of both players' hands. I mean, that
3 for 3
sort of makes a little bit more room, especially for that Tezzeret Gifts player where he wants to resolve some big spells.
Mm-hmm. He's got to go fast though before. Oh,
right. So that
means Bob's not going to be in effect here.
That's Toxic Deluge.
Just for one, that's all you need.
He's going to kill Bob and
it's to 4th mana.
Play that Academy Ruins. We saw that earlier. It's an interesting card. I think he, in a lot of cases, he'd be able to get back a Time Vault if that gets countered. He can get back.
He can get back Soul Ring now.
Yeah, at this point he can get back Soul Ring. Again, my issue with it is just that it slows you down a little bit. You get
it puts the artifact on top of your deck.
Right,
and that's you have to draw it.
That's not exactly where you want that.
Mm-hmm.
I think if that card put the artifact back in your hand, it would be widely played in Vintage.
Yep.
So we talked a little bit about Demonic Tutor and Bugfish earlier as being a reactive card in this case. I mean, you want to go get something that sort of answers your opponent's plays. At this point, Bugfish sort of knows what's going on and should be able to have a determination along those lines. Although, he might just get something like Ancestral here to keep himself ahead. I mean, his opponent has 2 cards in hand. We know he's already used a misdirection. Probably doesn't have more than one in the deck. It's hard to say.
Mm-hmm.
I would sort of be looking for a threat, I think. I think you want to try and close this game as quickly as possible.
Yeah, does he get Dark Confidant here to start drawing more cards and put some pressure on the board?
Right. I guess we'll see. He's fetching lands, and we'll probably see exactly what he tutored for.
I'm curious.
So these games are sponsored by TokyoMTG.com, where you can go for singles and other sundry magic items.
Oh, Liliana.
Yeah, so Bugfish probably tutored for Liliana there. Again, his opponent is low on cards. Fish has multiple cards in hand.
Liliana can be a beating when you don't have many cards.
Yeah, that sort of forces you into the into top deck mode and will make you play everything as you draw it.
Yep, if you have a counter, you're going to lose to Liliana, so it doesn't even help you.
Yeah, you can't really sculpt a hand with Liliana in play. You're in a do or die with every card you draw.
Yep, forced to play off the top.
And the ultimate on Liliana is that you split all of your opponent's permanents into 2 piles, and they choose one to keep, right?
Yep, I think that's it.
Yeah. So Bugfish following Liliana up with a Snapcaster Mage. He's got Ancestral in the graveyard. That is pretty good with Liliana.
That's why he didn't search for it before.
Right. Well, he didn't have to. I mean, it was Liliana
he was probably right not to anyway.
Was a good play. So he found the Wasteland. Ooh. He's really gonna put the pressure on Gift's mana base here. We already talked a little bit about how mana hungry that is.
What's he gonna play here? He's putting it back on top.
Yeah. So he
interesting.
Gifts used the Academy Ruins that just got wasted to put Soul Ring back on top. And again, I think that's sort of what I've been talking about. That's going to slow him down. At this point, he wants to draw.
Yeah, he wants to draw an out.
A good business spell or an answer to Liliana or something.
Yeah, he needs an Abrupt Decay.
And instead, he drew Soul Ring. But he had Tinker in hand.
Oh boy, what is?
Well,
does his opponent have a counter?
Tinker is not the greatest card here. I mean, normally you would
get Blightsteel.
Yeah, normally you'd want to go get Blightsteel but
Liliana would force you to sacrifice.
Yeah, or any big creature. And
Unless he play. Oh no, and like
No,
I
nothing.
think Leviathan doesn't even work.
No, nothing gets around it.
Except for like Mirror Battlesphere.
Mirror Battlesphere is the best answer.
Yeah.
I doubt he's playing that. That would be quite a radical metagame choice if he's on Mirror Battlesphere for this Tinker.
Does Sphinx of the Steelwind have haste? I don't think it does.
Yeah, anything with haste, but I don't think there's a good Tinker target with haste either. Yeah, there's nothing.
What
great.
do you get in this situation? Sensei's Divining Top?
I mean, he has a mana open. I guess you could get Sensei's Divining Top. You could potentially get Lotus.
Yeah.
I mean, you could get Time Vault and hope it works.
No, not gonna matter.
Yeah.
Force of will pitching and Trigon.
Yeah, it's an interesting counter for that Bugfish player. It's I mean, I feel like you could potentially deal with anything that came up, but maybe not.
Yeah, we'll see what he does here.
So yeah, Tezzeret's still behind the 8-ball. Bugfish still in the catbird seat to mix your sports metaphors.
He's got a clock going on with Snapcaster. Oh, he ultimates Liliana.
Wow, he ultimated Liliana. He's gonna split it right down the middle. You get green mana or black mana.
That's not too bad of a play.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of that.
I guess it's sort of unnecessary though.
I mean, you could at least wait.
You're almost better off just forcing your opponent to keep discarding cards.
Yeah, I think so. Well, and at least if you wait until he has another land in play, you could destroy 2 permanents.
That's a good point too. You could maximize on it a little more.
I mean, at that point, he just traded cards.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, it was a 1-for-1,
right.
sort of. Well, sort of.
Yeah, and then, I mean, Bugfish is still way ahead here. It's got Deathrite Shaman that's able to keep the graveyard under control.
Vampiric Tutor, what do we get?
Still attacking regularly. And, yeah, now you have Vampiric Tutor.
Time Walk would only cause 8 damage.
Yeah, I think I'm not high on Time Walk.
Not in this situation.
I think I want something to increase my clock. I mean, I would potentially get something like...
True Name Nemesis?
Yeah, maybe.
I know he's playing that. It's hard for his opponent to stop it, too.
No, he did get Time Walk. Yeah.
Does he have another creature now, though?